talk a little bit about what you guys are doing here today and what it means to you?
Yeah, so we're out here today because had a very genuine offer from Disneyland. So they offered up heroes tickets for our firefighters. So firefighters, first responders, police officers, people who responded to the wildfires here in Southern California, Eden Fire, Palisades Fire. So this was a very devastating fire, unlike anything that we have seen in our lifetime. And Disneyland really stepped up, not only for the people who responded, but for their families as well. So we're just excited to kick off this event for the hero tickets that Disneyland has donated to our firefighters and first responders.
Yeah, same thing. We got the phone call. Heidi from Disneyland called me up and said, "You won't believe what we're offering you." And I said, "Yeah, it seems unreal." They really rolled the red carpet out for me and my family and my brother here. It's a unique experience, and we're loving every minute. We really are thankful for what they're offering and giving to us. Yeah.
What are you guys most looking forward to while doing your visit?
Today we've already hit like 5 rides, so we got here early, and like I said, the red carpet was rolled out. We got fast track, and the weather's amazing, and the park is alive and well. We're having a great time. It's fun.
Yeah, and it's real important that today is the kickoff event for all firefighters across the area who did respond to this fire, where they can take a couple of tickets and go and enjoy the park with their families as well. So we had an overwhelming response from our firefighters. We posted this on our internal fire department website, and the response was overwhelming. Our firefighters are so excited to take advantage of this offer. So.
Yeah, I saw the Disneyland firefighters kind of gathered in front of the cinema there. I don't know if I'm sure you guys saw them too. I don't know I know some of them work in actual other fire departments. Did any of them work on the fire that you guys are working?
Yeah, so actually one of them is a LA City firefighter who's out here with us today, and McLean, and his dad is also a Disneyland firefighter. So it's a father-son tradition, kind of like we're brothers, and our father is a Seattle firefighter. But no, a lot of our LA City firefighters, when they retire, they'll go and work for Disneyland Fire Department. So they have a very long-standing tradition of hiring LA City firefighters.
Could you talk about what it means to the guys and girls that get to come to Disneyland after going through all of that really terrible time with the fires?
Yeah, so our firefighters, some of them spent. I was there for 28 days. I wasn't on the front line. My brother was there on the front lines. He was there for 14 days straight, and you're sleeping on the fire line. And these are unlike conditions that we've ever seen. So there's been a lot of the sport teams have been stepping up, different organizations, but Disneyland's really stepped it up. They dedicated $15 million to the relief efforts and helping firefighter families, and the rebuilding efforts. So it means a lot to us that organizations, the public in general, has been stepping up, but a lot of businesses and organizations have been stepping up as well.
Yeah, the way the public came together, I mean, people unite in tragedy, and the community in the city of Los Angeles, the people have really came together post the fires and during the fires. The outpouring love and support that we received was unprecedented. I've never seen anything like it. The food and donations and just how much people cared about us, that what we're doing, it's pretty amazing and impressive, and it's still continuing on. It's amazing.
You mentioned that you guys have already done 5 rides already. What was the first thing you guys rode, and are you going to stop by the firehouse?
Yeah, we always stop by the firehouse. I have 4 kids, so like I said, fire runs deep in the family. So yeah, we'll definitely cruise by and take pictures at the fire station. The first ride, we did Star Wars first, the Millennium Falcon. It's pretty fun ride. Yeah, the kids liked it.
Yeah, and that is a tradition of ours. Even we came here from Seattle when we were little kids, and our dad was a Seattle firefighter, so that was one of our stops also. So it's nice to carry on that tradition. Like we went through it, and now our kids have been able to do that as well. So definitely have to stop by the fire station.
Yes, sir.
What did it mean to you guys just being a part of that cavalcade, just hearing the cheers and everything after dealing with everything you guys have went through? What were you guys feeling in that moment?
I didn't expect it to be that large, so we don't go in parades, so it was pretty pretty neat. It was fun to sit with Mickey and have the kids too in the back trail behind us. It was a pretty amazing experience.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing the look on the kids' face, I mean, their eyes just light up, and At first we thought it was because of us, but then we're like, oh, we're sitting right next to Mickey and Minnie. But that look of a child's face is just priceless, and so it was a great experience for us to do that.
Are there any fire prevention or safety tips that are maybe lesser known that you guys would like to get out there in the wake of these fires?
Yeah, we always tell people that they need to harden their homes. Brush clearance is a huge thing for us. Brush clearance saves homes. If you can get vegetation away from your home, that's very important. And what we found, especially during the Palisades and Eaton fire, is attic vents. If you can keep sparks and embers from getting into your attic and prevent your attic vents, that's going to help to save homes. But we always tell people also ready, set, go. You have to be always ready, have a plan in place. When you start hearing about it on the radio, you need to be set. And then when you get that evacuation order, you need to go. And as soon as you get that evacuation order, you have to leave because we're trying to come in and people are trying to evacuate.
He stole mine. That's all I had. Ready, set, go. I'd say cars in the driveway was an issue for us, especially the hybrid and electric cars. Once they started taking off, there's the ember cast and just the heat from the cars. So if you can move your cars away from the home too in the fire, that's a useful thing to do also. So, yeah.
I think that for me, you mind if I go?
Go ahead.
I think for me, I'm a huge Disney fan. I've been coming to Disneyland since I'm 3-4 years old. I'm 47, about to be 48, and for me, this is my family. This is where I come to disconnect from the world and the career and the life that we live every day. To be a police officer and then to separate yourself and to stand in the middle of Main Street and to look out and not see the outside world is a place for me to just kind of reset myself, separate from the stress and all the other agony that comes along with it. So it's a huge blessing.
Yes, it's definitely an honor to be here, and it's a blessing, and more that we could bring our families with us. So having my 6-year-old and my 2-year-old, they loved it. And seeing everybody just, as we're waving and them saying thank you for your service, it honestly means a lot.
Can you talk a little bit about the role of the LAPD in working alongside the fire department in response to an event like the fires that we experienced?
So that day was an unusual day. We were assigned to a different task, and it's unusual for the LAPD to say, stop what you're doing and now go to the Pacific Palisades. And I think we were assigned to another detail.
It was the president's detail. The president was in town that day.
Was that?
Yes.
Right.
And so we turned around and we didn't know what was going on, and then we saw the fire, and it was just report to the federal building and wait for assignments. We got our assignment, and our assignment was to just extract anybody and everybody we can out of the harm's way of the fire. And that's when we realized how the severity of the fire and how much it already destroyed, and that we just felt that moment to adapt to what we need to do, and that's save lives. Preservation of life is key, and whatever we needed to do, we made sure we did the best we could. Thank you.
So yes, it's a lot, but coming from, we have command staff. We're kind of down at the level where we just receive orders, and they tell us, "Hi, baby." Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. No, it's so
Disneyland.
fine.
The churros are good.
I know, evidently.
Churros is the most important thing.
Sorry. So, we have, command staff at the CP, which is the command post, and for us, they just give us orders, and we go out, and we kind of just go as, we're going as it goes, because we really don't know what we're coming across, but it's definitely, it was insane.
I think working along the fire department, at that moment I felt like a firefighter. The transition of being a police officer to serve my community, it all got set aside, and now it's like, okay, so it's going to be survival, and I got to figure out how a fire works, so my partner, I don't become in harm's way. And so I've never seen anything like that, never experienced anything like that, and the moment when we were transporting so many bodies down, we discovered this little girl running for her life, and the fear, and that's when it hit. Like, this is real, and it's time to either adapt and overcome, or I don't know. But that to me, I'll never forget it.
I know you mentioned earlier that you come to Disneyland like with your family so much. What did it mean for you just to be down Main Street, going in that cavalcade, and just hearing everyone say thank you for your service?
Speechless. I knew that all of my hard work, my dedication, it was for that to be honored by Disney, for Disney to be picking my partner and I out of just a number, and then to be honored that way. I can't even tell you how much it meant to me and my family. To get that email, and I thought it was a joke. I thought she was messing with me. and to just that longest 4 weeks of waiting just to get that experience, and to be on that other side of things where Disney just took all this effort to take care of my partner and I. It makes me want to work harder and dedicate myself more to doing what's right for people, and to try to make a difference in this world. And that Disney gave me that feeling like, keep going, don't stop.
Looks like your daughter might have had a churro.
Or two.
Anything else you guys might have done today so far?
I mean, I just feel blessed, you know. Thank you to Disney, thank you to everybody here, and we appreciate everything. I've been here, it's her second time and my little one's first time, so they're definitely loving it. And I mean, this is what we signed up for, you know, and just getting a little bit of some love back, it means a lot. You know, we do it, I don't do it for this, I do it because I enjoy what I do and I love my job, but seeing that people appreciate us, it definitely goes a long way.
Did you get to go on any rides yet?
You did, right?
What did you get to go on?
The
Pirates.
Pirates.
Oh yeah, Pirates.
Good
fun.
choice.
And I was
Nice.
very good.
What's everybody most looking forward to with the rest of their day at Disneyland?
We're going to, I'm going to eat. I haven't eten today.
Oh, definitely.
I'm going to eat some fried chicken here in a little bit, because that's my
Oh,
favorite
good
place.
choice. Nice.
Then we're going to ride as many rides as we can.
That's pretty much the plan. Eat and probably grab a couple more churros. It's gonna be a cheat day, and go on a couple rides. So we appreciate it.
For me, my dad is here. He hasn't been to Disney in probably 30 years, and my dad's a big, huge aerospace guy. And I just want to share that moment with my dad, just to go on soaring over California,
Oh, yeah.
because
Oh,
I know he's put a lot of work in the aerospace industry, and about everything that hangs on that wall on that ride, he's touched. So I want to experience that with my dad before it's too late, and that's what. If I don't ride anything else, that's what I want to ride today, because I'll be back for more. Well, obviously.
I wonder if you can compare and contrast kind of what your life and careers have been like inside the Disneyland Fire Department and outside in exterior fire departments.
No, honestly, they bring both different things. I started 21 years ago with Los Angeles City Fire Department, and then 6 years later I ended up here with Disneyland, and I didn't think I was going to last. And here I am 15 years later. I mean, doing the magic, protecting it for the cast members as well as the guests that come to Disneyland on a regular basis, as well as, you know, providing a service with the Los Angeles City Fire Department. It's I couldn't ask for anything better than this.
Same. Completely different types of work, but started here as an EMT with first aid, guest first aid, for about 6 months prior to becoming a firefighter here. Just kind of providing help to cast members, guests, and everyone in between. And then it's a little different, different job descriptions, but at the end of the day, we're still providing a service to the public, or the cast members and guests here, and doing everything we can to make their days a little better.
Did you guys respond to the fires, and can you tell us about that?
Sure. So I was working at the Sierra Madre Fire Department the night that the Eden fire broke out, or I guess the Palisades as well. So yeah, we're on shift. We got recalled as extra bodies just to help deal with the wind event that was going on in the San Gabriel Valley area. And Eden fire broke out. We were kind of monitoring that. We monitored the Palisades fire, and next thing you know, the Eden fire started cresting over our neighboring hills. So we went to work and just did what we could to help put some fires out, try to save some houses, do what we could to help out. and just we did what we've been training for our whole career.
I was actually working here at the resort when the fires broke out. As soon as I finished my shift, I actually responded. Same thing that he was saying with the recall, and ended up being attached to the incident for almost 23 days.
Which incident?
Pacific Palisades.
What did you guys? I know you probably did a lot in 23 days, but can you talk about some of the things you did on the first night?
You know, it's hard to explain, like the conditions. We plan for brush fires, we plan for wildland fire, we plan for all this stuff to go on, but the conditions in lieu of all of what's going on, I've never seen anything like that in 21 years. I'm pretty sure that most people would say that they haven't seen anything like that. So.
Guessing you didn't come back to work here for 23 days?
No, they actually work with me. I talked with the managers that are here, and they understood and they allowed me to continue working over there and then pick up the pieces when I came back over here.
How does it feel today to be honored and thanked with the cavalcade and all of the other exciting things happening?
It's humbling. It's pretty cool that Disney is able to recognize not just those of us here, but all the firefighters, police officers, EMTs, and so forth that responded to those events. It's a super cool gesture. I feel honored to be here. Also very humbling, and also a little bit awkward too during the cavalcade because we're not into all the recognition and parades and stuff. So there's definitely awkward, yeah. But I know there's thousands of firefighters who deserve to be in the parade with us. That did a lot. Everyone worked together to try to make things work.
You know, to carry out what he's saying, I mean, it is truly an honor. Only piece, like, there's to represent the women, the men and women of the fire service, and be able to be recognized is truly is an honor. I think there's plenty of people that are just as deserving as both of us. I think we're just one of the lucky ones that they're recognized. But it's fantastic that Disney actually is recognizing and appreciating everybody that provided a service during that whole time frame.
Is it a different experience being here today with everyone being recognized than on a normal day at the resort? Does it just feel different?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's for us it's awkward because we're in the limelight, but we're usually behind the scenes. It's this to be put out there and recognized just for the work that we normally do. It truly is an honor, and it is, like I said, it's really kind of awkward because we're not used to it. We're not used to being, hey, come over here and do this, versus just doing what we normally do on a regular basis.
What's a little known fact about the Disneyland Fire Department that most people don't know? Or that you would like to get out there?
I don't know. I think everyone kind of knows. I don't know what would be little known because everything's.
I mean, we don't actually work at the fire station on Main Street.
Okay, right.
That is a true fact. We are behind the scenes. We do have 3 different stations that we respond out of, and factual is that we're here to protect the magic of all the guests and cast members that are here at the resort.
How many father-son teams are at the Disneyland Fire Department?
I think there are maybe 2 or 3. Family members have come and gone. I mean, it was just a unique thing that for me that I showed up 6 months after Dad was hired here, and I had no idea he was working in Disneyland. So that was the fun factual thing for me, was showing up for what we call traditions, where they introduce you into the Disneyland culture. And as I'm walking in, Dad's walking off his shift. So
You didn't know he worked here?
I had no idea whatsoever. And here we are. He's 16 years into it. I'm a little over 15.
So I guess you could say he didn't help you get this job.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I just think being here at the resort, we know you guys work here, and I would assume you guys are somewhat fans of Disneyland too. Is there any like favorite ride or favorite snack you guys have?
Well, the Mickey Rice Krispie treat is always is a fan favorite. Ride-wise, I think it's Pirates of the Caribbean. I always enjoy that one.
I think I don't really have a favorite ride. I guess Rise of the Resistance when I can get on it. That's probably the coolest ride I've been on. And then I think my favorite treat would be the churro toffee. Oh yeah, that's by far my favorite, and I like introducing other people to that so they can find the same addiction that I have.